My name is Shane Pinnell. The name of my company is Sweep Easy. I'm seeking a $40,000 investment for 25% equity in my company. Now, for centuries, the common house broom has been a trusted tool to help people clean their floors. But it's only been good for one thing, and that's sweeping. And it falls short when it comes to solving a common problem that everybody in the world has. How do you get rid of things that are stuck on your floors that just won't come up? Well, that problem has now been solved. Because with my product, the Sweep Easy Scrape and Go broom, you not only have a great broom, but with the push of the handle, now you've got a built-in scraper. So what that means is that when someone comes across something like this dried up oatmeal or yogurt or cereal on the floor, you simply scrape, sweep, and go. You have dried up spaghetti or mac and cheese? Eliminate it with ease. Simply scrape, sweep, and go.
Shane, you have a patent on that?
I do. It's patent pending right now.
Shane, where are you selling this currently?
I'm not currently selling it. I haven't sold any yet, but that's only because I'm working with prototypes. These are prototypes that I made myself.
Where did this hit you? Did you have a dream about scraping crap off the floor?
I became a stay-at-home dad not too long ago, and I found that is one tough job. Thanks to my 3 kids and my mother-in-law, I was always finding this on the floor. Band-aids, stickers, tape, glue, you name it. And one day I was on my hands and knees and I'm like scraping up oatmeal with a butter knife. And I thought, you know what, Shane? What are you doing? There's got to be a better way to get rid of this. And bam.
Shane, can I try?
So let's have some fun. Robert, you know what? I want to have you come down because you're my wife's favorite. She likes your eyes.
You know, Shane, I'm the only guy here who's actually ever swept the floor, I bet. I was a stay-at-home dad for 3 years.
There you go. Look at that macaroni and cheese. Disappears with ease.
Sean, have you shown this to any retailers?
I have.
And what response did you get?
I've heard things like market mover and the fact that it blows people away. I've talked with one of the nation's largest janitorial supplies companies, and their question to me wasn't whether or not I had a product. They said, Shane, when can you have a finished product?
Did they give you a purchase order?
They didn't give me a purchase order yet because I'm not licensed, bonded, insured. I'm just a one-man company right now.
I'm trying to understand your vision for this business. Are we going to make brooms and start selling them to all kinds of stores? Or are we going to go and try to go to big broom companies and sell them our brooms so they can make it?
Exactly. All the above.
But Shane, why can't we go to people who already make brooms and get them to simply use this within their products?
You're talking about a license?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you could do that, Robert. You could do that, but the real money, if you could sell it direct to the consumer, you could build a $100 million business. On a single product?
Oh, sure.
What would you like to retail this at?
I beat the pavements in restaurants, movie theaters, hospitals, schools, everywhere I've gone. And I asked them, what would you pay for something like this? And the answer is always the same, $19.95.
That's wonderful. Let's talk about money, my friend. I don't want to be in the business of manufacturing brooms when I can go and get that distribution all over the world and just sit there and collect the check. That's my idea of a great business. And I'd like to do that with you. So I'm going to start right now. $40,000 for 20%. You got it, kid. I wouldn't even think about that offer yet. He's talking about just licensing this product, okay? That's about 30 to 40% of the income that you can make at the end of the day on this product. I think you need to explore not only licensing, but direct to the consumer, okay? And that's my experience, and I think I am interested. Okay, $50,000 for 20%. $50,000 for 20%. Stop listening to these guys. Because, by the way, I can get another television guy. We don't need this television guy. There's lots of television guys. I'm the best, though. I'm telling you right now, the strategy that's going to make you filthy rich. And to do that, we're going to do a licensed strategy. So I'm starting you right now. I'm going to give you $50,000 for 20%. But I'm not greedy. Small piece for me, I'm happy. I'll make this happen for you. A couple of phone calls, we're done. Shane, when he talks about licensing this all over the world, I do that too, okay? What I do, though, is first I do the TV commercial here. Then we license that all over the world, okay? So it's a lot easier to make that phone call to India and to Brazil when we have a TV commercial that has worked here in the U.S. that we can then give to them to roll out in that local market.
But, you know, I think the bigger problem here, Shane, is that you want to run your own company, correct?
Sure.
Because you said you want to make product.
With someone with some business savvy like yourselves.
Like me, yes. But you want to run your own company and potentially grow Sweep Easy, come up with other patents, and
David,
have a
clothing
company.
guy, what do you have to do
And
with
have
this?
well, here's what I have to do with it. Whether you like FUBU or not, I created in the basement, and everybody on
That's
the damn
everybody's story here.
planet knows
Everybody
it.
has that
Nobody
story.
knows what you did.
Are you kidding?
I have branded a stinking pair of jeans globally, and I will do that with the broom. You see, that's the difference.
The broom and the clothing have
You
nothing
see,
to do with each other.
he's not even letting me speak. Imagine what he's going to do to you.
What are you bringing to the table, David?
I'm bringing $75,000.
For what?
I'm bringing $75,000 for 33%, but we'll create an entire company.
For the record, I'm definitely out. Let me tell you why. Because I don't see you as the kind of guy who could go through a finish line. Honest to God.
I'm going to give an offer. You came in asking for $40,000, 25%. I'm going to bump your 40 a little bit, but I'm not going to go to 75 because at the end of the day, my $50,000 offer for 25% is going to be your best deal because we're going to make millions more over time because this has to go on television, and you know that. Do you agree with me?
I agree that it has to go on television.
Okay, so we got to start with
But
TV.
you need a license all around the world. You definitely need this broom. This broom speaks every language on earth. Every kid spills crap on the floor all around the world. So let's think big. You need me to think big. Stop
Shane,
thinking
remember who's saying
Barbara,
this to you?
if you...
This
Barbara,
guy's a shark. They all are. You better slow down and think. You're a nice guy.
One shark is out, but the others are in a feeding frenzy over Shane's Sweep Easy.
You better slow down and think. You're a nice guy.
let me finish with this. I don't want to go to war with you, my friend. You bring some value to the table. And you're the TV guy I do know. Let's go 50-50. Let's go for... Barbara, if you screw this up for me, I'm going to spank you like a baby seal. Now listen, let's get back to business here. 50-50. Kevin, let's stop fighting. Because I'm going to win this fight if we start it.
You know, Kevin, I respect you, but this is a product I want to be able to control because, see, I want to put him as the face of this product.
Don't let that vanity thing work.
You're going to be the guy
on,
on the shopping channels. Your face can be on the box selling this product.
That's so Hollywood.
Okay?
Don't let him play that card.
I don't need any partners on this deal.
Shane,
okay?
I'm with Kevin. I think you're going to need more money. I'd like to come in on the licensing deal because I think that is the only route that makes sense to me. I'll put up another 40 for that same 20%.
We're at 80 for 20?
Yeah.
Let's lift it to 25%.
Okay, so 80,000 for 25% because I think you're going to need more cash. Life is very simple. Two guys want to build brooms. Two guys want to make money.
Shane, you know what? We understand product, and we will get also licensing once we get to a comfortable level. What do you want to do? Let's do something.
80,000 for 25% of the company?
Correct. 80,000, 25% of the company. He does the infomercials. I do product to stores. We help build the brand itself.
Shane, I want an answer.
I'm going to call my wife.
I want to talk to your wife.
You want to talk to my wife?
Yeah, get her on the phone. I want to talk to her.
I'm actually the one who wears the pants in the family.
I get that, but
she'll tell you that.
I'm not sure.
You see how he's insulting you already? Just pull the cord on these two guys.
Shane, I think you need to make a decision right now.
Yeah. What are you going to say different than my wife?
I want to talk to her.
Well,
let's talk to her. There's not, talk is cheap. That's the beautiful thing about it. Let's
Shane,
talk.
Listen.
We have another minute.
1 second.
Shane, let's have a minute.
I'm starting to reconsider. I may reconsider the offer.
You know why he's worried? Because in the back of your mind, Sean,
off of that
you know
thing
that
right
there's something
there,
here.
now.
You know there's something here in this license deal you should consider. It's a much bigger vision. You become much wealthier, and it happens faster.
Kevin, you're really embarrassing yourself right now.
Stay here. I'll be back to you in a minute.
He walks out. I'm withdrawing.
Shane, be a man for God's sakes.
Well, sure. I'm negotiating, Robert. I mean, that's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm trying to find what's best for my family.
I don't know about him, but I've just reduced my 40,000 to. Listen, I've just reduced my 40,000 to 30,000. So now my deal is 70,000.
I would like you to retain that offer, and if you will go back to your original offer, I'm gonna say that I want to work with you.
Right now?
All right.
Yes.
Now, I'm in for the 80,000 with you, Damon.
Right. Let's do it right now.
All right.
Deal.
Okay.
Good decision.
Good job. Thank you, man.
Knew you were a man.
All right. Thanks. All right.
Dead man sweeping.
Maybe we let them have Canada.
No, we'll send him some brooms. We'll send him some brooms.
To have them be that excited about my product, it felt good, and it'll allow my wife to stay home with the kids. So for that, I am...
One shark is out. Dave has 2 offers on the table for his early education software platform, Brightwheel. However, things have become heated in the tank after Dave suggested sharks go in on an offer together.
You tell me, what do you think you need from the rest of the line here?
Are you serious? Are you really that clueless?
No, I'm...
Seriously, are you really that clueless?
I haven't heard you speak up, Mark.
I'm listening, right?
Look, I gave you a great offer, and I'm confident it'll hold up. So if somebody else wants to speak up right now, they should.
Chris, I'm taking the offer. I just want to know if we're going to team up with anyone.
Wait, you're taking the offer, so you're not even listening to anything else?
No, I'm saying I want in with Chris. Chris is going to add a ton of value. I want to know if anyone else wants to join the deal.
I've got 2 pending questions.
Yes.
What else do you need from somebody else? And is anybody here nominating themselves as bringing something to the table?
Let me
I haven't heard
First of all, I don't
anything
need to nominate myself.
I'm listening.
Right, so I don't need to convince Chris of anything. I have no problem with Chris and the value he brings, the other companies he has, right? When he assigns his name to it, it holds a lot of street cred in his little part of the world. Once you get outside of that little bubble called Silicon Valley, it doesn't mean
As far as I know...
If you want to create a brand value so that somebody who's working in Texas, Pittsburgh, Maine, Florida, and wants to have an extra level of confidence to say, you know what, this was validated by somebody that we trust, somebody we know has a track record, your job gets easier.
But that doesn't seem like a problem, because you're in 50 states already.
Hang on. While the 2 ends of the tank are squabbling like chickens, I just want to point something out.
Yes.
The only shark that's ever had a multi-billion-dollar exit in your space is Mr. Wonderful.
Right.
This is my space.
Right.
I know exactly how to help you, and I think, frankly, I bring a lot to the table on that. I'm not going to fight with Chris about whether he should be alone or not. To get involved now, I have to compete with his deal. So I'm willing to match him because I have no choice. I like the deal. I really do.
Right. The percentage isn't the issue, because it's shuffling deck chairs on the Titanic. Either you're going to make it or you're not.
Right.
Right? And so whether it's at 8.2 or 10 million, that's not the issue.
Right.
Are you considering making an offer?
Yeah, I like it. So, I mean, he's done most of the work. It's going to be those other schools on the margin, or being able to get to groups, or being able to create confidence. Because the application does the job.
It does, and it works great.
Right. So what creates the confidence that
Right.
makes someone to say yes to a decision when maybe they don't understand it completely, maybe they're not in the wheelhouse of how you're getting deals currently?
That's the biggest hurdle we're trying to cross.
Dave, when you're asking these guys in, are you willing to give up more equity for more money? And that's what I'm trying to figure out, so they can even know how to position themselves.
I would consider it. We came in here with a concrete ask in terms of a budget. If it means getting more sharks and having more people at the table, then I would consider it.
I'll do it either way. I think partnering with Chris is smart, and obviously you see the value there, and I don't mind doing that. You may not think there's value. I'll leave that to him, or I'll leave it to you and say, I'll hit your number, 400K at the price that you asked.
At 4%.
At the 10 million value.
Yeah, because I have enough confidence that I add enough value that it will propel.
So you're willing to do the deal at 400,000
either way,
for
but
4%.
I do, look, regardless of what he said about me, right, I see the value there because Silicon Valley is its own little world.
Yeah, like Uber operates in its own little world, and Twitter operates in its own little world, and Instagram operates in its own little world. I've never been outside of San Francisco, I'm sorry.